Welcome back to beautiful Vernon, British Columbia, as we're concluding the A&W 300 here at Sun Valley Speedway. And the 27 Ford of Andrew Ranger is putting the third-place machine of Mark Dilley one lap down here in the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series.
Well, we've been talking all night long about Mark Dilley and crew making that decision to come and get 4 tires on that very first stop, and it's paid dividends. He is in the top 3, but he just went a lap down.
Hasn't been many Leland lap leaders here in the A&W 300. It's been mostly the 27 show. Andrew Ranger has dominated for the most part, but this a battle for 6th spot between the 02 of Kerry Mix and the 95 of Anthony Simone. Simone's had a pretty decent run all day long here today.
Well, he's done really well. He's hustling that car. Mark Dilley to pit road from 3rd position.
And Todd is standing by. Todd?
Mark Dilley coasts in painfully slowly. Guys, they did not plan to stop again. They thought they had the strategy worked out. They took their tires, thought they had enough fuel to go the distance. But now Mark Dilley, who looked like he was on his way to a podium finish, is not going to make it. Now they're having trouble getting the car going again. Of course, when it's out of fuel, it's tough to start.
You talk about disappointment. There it is right there. Mark Dilley's crew make one real good decision to get him track position and back in the lead lap, and it bit him on the fuel strategy.
Under 11 laps to go now as a battle for 5th, heating up. The 95 of Anthony Simone's going to take it. Dilley's crew trying to push the number 9 car out onto the speedway to get that thing refired, but it's a struggle down at pit lane.
Wow, on the split screen, you see there, the crew is just exhausted. It's been very hot here all day in Vernon, British Columbia, and pushing that 3,000-pound race car is not an easy task.
The BDI 02 of Kerry Mix still hanging tough on the outside of the 95 of Anthony Simone, but look at that rotor on the left front glowing red hot. No rotors glowing on the 27 of Andrew Ranger, as that car is working well.
Well, we talked about earlier, when you're out front and the car is handling that well, you just float into the corner like he's there. Very little brake input. Back on the gas pedal, floated up off the corner, and it works really well. Oh, we got trouble on the racetrack. Whitlock's backwards and into the fence.
Dave Whitlock hard into the turn 1 wall as caution flag flies. He'll grab a gear and get away from the scene of the crime. The number 9 Dodge, you saw him get off pit lane, so they finally got that car restarted as the caution flag flies here with just a couple of laps left to go.
Oh, Joey Hansen's got trouble as well. The right front is totally flat on that 40 Dodge.
The prime champ Dodge comes to a rest to the inside of the speedway, and Don Thompson Jr. in the Home Hardware Chevy will come down for a right rear tire. And Thompson is down and away, but this will set up a green-white checker as we take a look at the Mopar Quick 3. Scott Steckley running in the 2nd position is the fastest of the Dodges. So a green-white checker being set up here. Andrew Ranger gets on the gas as we go back to green.
It'll be a drag race down the backstretch. Ford against Dodge, and here we go. Crate motor against built motor down the backstretch. Ranger gets the jump off the backstretch.
And Scott Steckley gets loose, trying to give chase. He's going to run out of time unless he gets up there in a hurry. The Canadian Tire tow truck in a box Dodge Avenger trying to catch the dominant Charmin Walmart Tyne Ford Fusion of Andrew Ranger.
One more time down the backstretch, nose to tail. Look at that, he pulls another car length on the 22.
Andrew Ranger in cruise control through 3 and 4. He's looking at his mirror for one final time. Up to the checkered flag. Andrew Ranger is going to take his first win on an oval.
Ranger just loves the road courses, and this is his first. He's got the monkey off his back. Look out now that he knows how to win on these ovals.
Scott Steckley will come home 2nd, but there is your winner here in the A&W 300. We'll be back.
Seatbelts are unbuckled. Andrew Ranger is climbing out of that tied Walmart Ford Fusion and pumping his arms in the air to celebrate. Gets congratulations from crew chief Bill Burns, and you see the smile on his face. Andrew Ranger has won a championship in the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series. You've won races, but this is your first oval victory, and I know you wanted it bad.
Exactly, yeah. We passed really close a couple of times to win that race, but there you go. Now we win our first oval. It's fantastic. I would like to thank the fans, thanks the Walmart Tide. They give me, they support me for a long time, and there you go. First win the oval, and it's fantastic.
A great win for Andrew Ranger here at Sun Valley.
The big smile says it all on Andrew Rangers. We'll take a look at the rest of the top 10 here in the A&W 300. John Gaunt is second, top 10 in a row. Don Thompson Jr. will come home in 9th. Dave Whitlock will soldier home for a 10th place finish. Don standing by with your 2nd place finisher. Don?
Scott Steckley, a second-place finish. You were the only one that finished on the lead lap along with Andrew Ranger, but just not quite enough on that last restart.
Yeah, just not quite enough. We could run with him for a bit, but he was just a wee bit better. We were loose all day, but my crew does an awesome job. I got to thank Tow Truck in the Box, Canadian Tire, Mobile, Exide, Motomaster, all our sponsors, crew. It's awesome to finish second out here again.
Another podium finish for Scott Steckley.
And a few more all-important points in the Castro points chase for Scott Steckley. Andrew Ranger, though, takes a 42-point lead over TJ Kennington. And Ron Beauchamp Jr. now 45 points back in third. Tots with him.
Brand new car for Ron Beauchamp Jr. on the podium in its first outing. Quite an eventful night, though.
Yeah, it was a good night. Hope our Exide Mobile 1 Dodge performed well, qualified in the pole. Ran well the first part of the race. I think I burnt up some tires. Yeah, my crew in the pits, they made adjustments, got me back up there again. Motor ran awesome. My crew chief, Chris, he built this chassis in his first one, and oval chassis, did a hell of a job. So my hats off to the whole Mopar team. So
great run for Ron Beauchamp Jr. and Team Mopar.
Oh, there's Ron Sr. there beside his boy. Very proud papa. But it's going to be very hard to catch that guy there. He's now got confidence, a new car, and a whole new zest to win on these ovals.
The A&W 300 from Sun Valley Speedway has been brought to you by Castrol Syntec. Unlock the power. And by Mopar. Authentic performance.
There's the boys in the podium cracking the champagne, giving it a spray. A Ford and 2 Dodges today in Sun Valley.
And our next race will be from Edmonton and the Rexall Grand Prix on the Edmonton City Center Airport. For all of us at James Robinson Associates, we'll see you there.